Good morning. When I say good morning, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. Today is Monday. So last week I just found out that Klamath Falls is about ready to kick off again. So they gave me a week to get back down there, get all my equipment back on rental, and kind of curious and see what the plant's going to look like, because it's been sitting since December. So I'm going to bring you guys along, and when I get down there, I'll show you guys what I'm going to be doing, and see how big of a mess it is, and hopefully it's not too messy, because I haven't been down there since December. So hopefully the plant's in pretty good shape, and so yeah, when I get down there, I'll give you guys a little tour. So it'll be about 5 hours or so by the time I get there. So I'll see you guys when I get there. Well, I made it to Pilot. I'm gonna stop here, grab me some coffee and something to snack on. It's about 15 minutes from Salem, just north of Salem. So I'm gonna go grab me some coffee and I'll be back. All right, got me some coffee. Ready to hit the road. Got me a big old pack of donuts down here, so I don't have to go buy anything. So yeah, so we'll see you guys when I get down there. Well, I just made it to Klamath Falls, the air base here. I am really ecstatic on what I see here, because I was expecting everything to be really flooded and stuff. So it looks really good. I don't have to do a lot of work. I'm trying to get these ponds drained out, but everything looks awesome here. Got one of the guppies gone. We emptied out in December. Got that. We just got 2 left. And this is what our ponds look like, our settling ponds. So what we do here is we have to treat these. That one, that pond, and then we put it in that black tank there, and then we take a water truck and we drain the tank into a water truck, and we just kind of do like a dust control to get rid of the water. And this pond here, this is the pond that the dump trucks dump in, because when they come back after they get dumped out, they wash their boxes out here, and so they can get loaded again. And then we take that pond and we pump it into those ponds and then treat them, and then they can pump in that tank there and we get rid of it. So yeah, as far as everything goes, I would figured this was going to be all flooded out. And here's something I can show you guys. These 2 piles here, concrete piles, these are all the rejected loads that they did. This pile here, almost 300 yards. So what happened was, when they got like 280 yards on the ground, they tested one truck and it had low air. So instead of checking the rest of the trucks, when I went out, they rejected the truck and they pulled all this back up. So this is like 280 yards that failed because of one truck had low air, so which really sucks. And then this pile here, so yeah, have you guys ever seen a huge concrete pile? So what they got to do is they got to bring a big pecker in here that busts up concrete or whatever on a large excavator, and they got to get rid of it. So yeah, I'm really excited about the plant. Is still clean. So yeah, less work for me. Yeah, coming in here, I figured these ponds will be 1 pond instead of 2. I thought they were going to be completely overfilled. And this one over here, these are our secondary stockpile bins that we had. So this one was the 3/4 crushed, and the other side was sand. So since when we have like 1,500 yards or so to go, we just kind of emptied this one out.
and empty the sand pile, and we put them all over on that side over there. And let's see what else, but yeah, other than that, this is all really dry. This little pond over here, this is for our sprinkler runoff. So when we have our sprinklers going on the rock pile, because they want them going 24/7, we had to make a little pond here for the runoff for the sprinklers. So water issue here, we don't want anything overflowing. So this is our 1.5-inch bin here. So that's our 1.5 inch. This is our 3/4 over here, and then our sand over that way. So, and this. Okay, so we're gonna check out the plant here. It's our slag guppy. They hold about 5 trucks, 150 ton. Got one left, and then the other one's for powder. We had 2 powder guppies, but we didn't need it. So in December, I got a lot of the stuff off a rental. So they got it, since we don't need that much anymore. A full guppy would do about 1,000 yards. So yeah, and then the plant here. So everything looks really good. Well, I'm just kind of giving you guys a tour of the plant here. Try not to film too far over here on the other side, because that's where the jets are. So I'm going to get away from. All right, now I'll just give you the office, and then some more of the plant. I guess they had lots of wind, so all the blankets that we had on the side over there below the ag bins, covering the plant because it was cold, those all blew off. So a little bit of work to there. So hopefully this sucker fires back up here pretty soon. So I'm going to try it out, and just kind of go up in my office here. All right, looks like everything's good here. I'm just checking for broken wires for, you know, mice, because this is kind of like a field. So looks like we have no power. So yeah, it's now I gotta go figure out what the issue with the power is. So we'll walk outside. So yeah, I just wanted to give everybody a tour of what I'm dealing with now. So not too bad, but I'm gonna get off here and get everything started, but I'll keep you guys up to date. Hey, welcome back. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that this is day 2 back down here at the base. So I just kind of wanted to go over some stuff. So we got our equipment back, got our water truck back. So now what I'm going to do is run over. We're about ready to fire this plant back up since December. Got our telehandler there, ready to go. So I'm walking over here to the belts, making sure that the belts are free, get them started back up here. So I'm gonna pick up my ladder. So what I'm gonna do is just turn it on. The belts are rolling. We're only going to do a couple 2-yard test batches, just to make sure the plant operates like it's supposed to. Those belts are going. Those are going. Those belts are going. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in the office. I can try to get some things going in the office. So this is the other thing we had to do today. We had a chiller here that was set up over there. Last year we used a pump for the Klamath heater. It runs in, runs out of the water tank, comes into the pump, pumps it into the Klamath, and it kind of recycles up that one there. So we had to get that done in case I want to run hot water. I got the air compressor there. That loud noise you hear, that's the aeration blower. That's what's fluffing up the powder in the silos. It's got all these pads that go inside the silos that fluffs up the powder, so when it flows, it'll flow out nicely. So I'm gonna go in the office here. Get everything turned on. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got everything that's in pink. Those are what I have to start first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start hitting my gates, and it should open up. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try this again. They weren't opening because my air compressor wasn't on, so I must have turned it off. Okay, so I'm going to. Okay, so yeah, gate 1 is opening. That one's the middle gate. That's for 1.5 inch, gate 3. And then you guys aren't going to be able to see the other one. That is for the way hopper, for the ag. And then, let's see, cement. Okay, that's for the cement. And then, so down here I'm going to hit hydraulics. That's to tilt the barrel. And then I'm going to hit mixer start. That should start the barrel. Alright, barrel's going. And should be it for now. Alright, so I got everything going. I just got to get the belt going. So that noise is, it's got a timer on it so people know it's starting. That's why the buzzer's going. Alright, so that's going. Now he's going to go get me a bucket of sand, 3/4 crushed and 1.5 inch crushed. And I will get my computer going here. And we'll see if this thing will batch some concrete for the winter. Alright, trying to get my computer going here. Sorry about the glare, the sun is right in my window. Alright. My computer's up and going. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting up here where it says load size. I am picking the load size because we're going to do a couple 2-yard load sizes. And then just kind of go here to the mix. Which was, let's see, I guess it don't really matter. I think it was this one here. And you click on that, and then it gives you what's going in on how much rock. So this is what it's calling for per yard. So this is what it's calling for per yard, and this is what the target is. And then it'll show what's going in. I'll do a -2 on the water. It don't really matter because it's a 2-yard load. And then, so that's it. Whenever he's got the rock in there, I'll just go up here and I'll hit load start, or start, and we'll see if everything weighs up. So this is my amp gauge. This is what we call our slump gauge. So right here where this red mark is, that's where the needle needs to go for 8 yards. So on 2 yards, it's going to read down here. So yeah, it's hard to tell with a 2-yard mix on where this is going to be. So I just kind of guess. And it don't really matter because it's just a test batch. So what happens is, like, if they do call a 2-yard cleanup, what I'll do is it's in the drum. You know, it's not gonna go very high. So I'll tilt the drum. I'll tilt the drum down a little bit and watch it come out. And if it looks dry, then I'll flip it back up. I'll just add a little bit of water, let it mix for a minute, and I'll just keep doing that till the mix is right. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here, hit start, and we'll see if things start weighing up. Okay, aggregate went in. That's this one right here. Of course, it went over because it was only, 2 yards. And looking good. Powder's going in.
Yeah!
So.
Fuck yeah! Oh, excuse me. You'll have to bleep that one out.
Yeah, it's all good there. So yeah, everything went in. Powder went in. Water went in. It's, yeah, whatever. It's under, but that's okay. All right, now we're ready to load. So go up here, hit load. See if everything goes in here.
Oh yeah, there she goes.
Air is over by 3.8 ounces. Check that. So that's in. Timer is going, so that's good. 90 seconds. Temper.
It was only 2.
Yeah, but my temper is not counting at the moment.
It takes a minute. If you watch it, it's a little sticky from sitting, just because we haven't ran it.
All right. Well, it's only 2 yards, so I might just go ahead and dump it. So
No, I want the air and slump just perfect.
yeah.
Hey,
good luck with that.
If I'm gonna go dump it on the ground, it's got to be perfect. Otherwise, it wouldn't be right.
Well, we'll see. I'll lower it down a little bit. I have to have water if I have to.
Are you gonna do another one too?
Yeah, I'll do another one. Yeah, I'll do another 2 yards just for the hell of it. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm dumping it. Looks like that's. Yeah, she's
That's slop.
It is slop. A little sloppy, but we don't care. As long as it batches. All right, let that dump out for minutes, and then I'll bring it back. Comes back on its own. And all right, 2 yards batched. Might not have been the best, but at least it batched on its own. It's always nice when a plant's up and running after sitting for 4 months almost, especially in the middle of winter. And the only thing I had to do was kind of drain all the water out of it, try to winterize it as best as I could, and come back and hope for the best. So far, but if I have any more, I'll bring you guys back.
I don't know about you, but I was ready for some big biz.